YouTube, what's going on? It's Juan Gotti here with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about one Dwayne Haskins. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. But before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and turn on post notifications so you can notify when I upload a video about the NFL, or in this case, my Washington Redskins, or should I say our Washington Redskins. And let's get straight into today's video. So Dwayne Haskins, man. So if you don't know, Dwayne Haskins have been, on a roll this offseason. On a roll, I say. This guy has been working non-stop this whole entire offseason. And the reason why we know is because he posted a lot on Instagram. Now, is that a problem? I don't think so. But of course, a lot of other people might beg to differ about him posting on social media. But I don't think it's a problem. But that's the only reason how I know he's been working out a lot this offseason here today. So a quote came out from one Dwayne Haskins that he's lost 10 pounds since the season ended, and he's lost 7% body fat. Now, does this mean something? In my opinion, I think it does. I really think that it shows his progress this offseason, and he's working a lot. He's been working in Northern Virginia. He brought in Kelvin Harmon and Terry McLaurin to work out with him. They posted a picture together, I want to say a couple days ago on Kelvin Harmon's Instagram. And then Steven Sims commented under the post, and he said, "On the way." And Dwayne Haskins replied and said, "Bet." So it's just getting me excited, man. It's showing that our youth is working and getting that chemistry together, man. And I'm just excited. You can't be more happy to be a Washington Redskins fan right about now. So back to Dwayne Haskins. And what does this mean for Dwayne to be losing 10 pounds and 7% body fat? In my opinion, a lot of people says it doesn't matter, you know what I mean? You can be lean like one Matt Ryan, or you can be the bigger guy like one Ben Roethlisberger. But this means, in my opinion, you know how the people last year when he came into the league already underrated his mobility to, scramble and pick up first downs using his leg, and he shut that up really quickly by showing us in the, I want to say the first or second preseason game where he was able to scramble for a first down. He shut that down very quickly, and then obviously when he got the time to, start and progressively get better throughout the season, he showed us even more. Hence the read option pad or run that went for I want to say 40 yards versus the Eagles. So, I mean, he shut that down really quickly here. And with him losing 10 pounds and 7% body fat, that can only mean that we're going to be using him in the read option game and running with him a lot more this season, whether that's good for the Washington Redskins or not. What I mean by that is because we already know how it is with the Washington Redskins having running quarterbacks. Now, Dwayne Haskins isn't a running quarterback, but with him losing 10 pounds, I feel as though we're going to be using him more in the running game as far as him picking up first downs with his legs. This is going to help him out a lot. This is a plus for one Dwayne Haskins because when the pocket collapses, he can bail out to his left and or right and pick up the extra yards with his legs. He showed us it last year with him being 230 pounds. So last year he was 230 pounds, 231 pounds entering the league. Now he's dropped down to 220 and lost 7% body fat. The man looks good. The man looks good. It looks like he's in shape and ready to rock and roll this season. You can just see the joy on his face. Him, not being overwhelmed by being a rookie and expecting a lot from him for being a top tier pick in the draft in 2019. You can see that he's starting to become more relaxed. You know what I mean? Because quite frankly, last year when we drafted him, he did have a lot of high expectations, and for him to, somewhat not live up to them high expectations, he got a little bit overwhelmed. You know what I mean? And you seen that early in his rookie career, even starting in the preseason, he started to force a lot of passes. Versus the Browns, he had 2 interceptions. You know what I mean? But you can see, I see a different Dwayne Haskins. I see a Dwayne Haskins that's going to be more relaxed, and with him having weapons around him, finally having weapons around him, it's just going to make him even more better. His old coach, Urban Meyer, said it himself. He says, you want Dwayne Haskins to be an elite quarterback? Surround him with talent. Surround him with talent, and you're going to get the best out of one Dwayne Haskins. Now, back to Dwayne. Back to Dwayne here. He's been practicing every day. He's been working out every day. Having beach workouts, working out in the sand. The man looks good. He's in shape. He's in shape. And with him dropping 10 pounds can only mean something is coming special brewing here in Washington. With him working out with one Terry McLaurin and Kelvin Harmon, it's just getting the chemistry together. It's just getting the chemistry together, and I can't wait to see what we have brewing here in Washington, D.C. with our young guys, such as one Dwayne Haskins, or led by one Dwayne Haskins. Now, with that being said, I also want to talk about Steven Sims here. I touched on Steven Sims in my video yesterday, but I also want to talk about Steven Sims to where he's been working out a lot. He's been working out with the wide receiver coach guru that has coached Antonio Brown. He's coached Dez Bryant and also Emmanuel Sanders. I think it was Emmanuel Sanders. And he's really looking good. He's looking sharp. He's getting Steven Sims right. And he's looking to have a big season in the slot this upcoming year. So I'm just excited, man. It's the perfect time to be a Washington Redskins fan. You know what I mean? Our young youth working and finally having a coaching staff that's, here with a winning culture and a winning mindset, and is finally going to build something around Dwayne Haskins and this young offense. I cannot wait. Now, the only thing that I really would like for us to, fix is probably obviously the left tackle position. You know what I mean? The left tackle position is still weak, but I feel like that we're going to get it right here today for one Dwayne Haskins. Now, back to what I was talking about with Dwayne Haskins. Like I said, he's been working out. You know what I mean? He's been working out every single day. And literally, the guy looks in shape. If you don't believe my word for it, just go to his Instagram at DHSimba. I think it's DHSimba_7. Just look him up. Or just type in Dwayne Haskins. You're going to see the progress the guy's been making. He's been working out non-stop with a trainer. I don't know the trainer's name. But, yes, the dude looks really in shape. His passes are accurate, on the money. You know how Dwayne Haskins like to roll out to the left or right and throw on the run. His throw on the run accuracy is really good. Really good. Just look at his page, man. I'm telling you, the deep ball throws are on the money. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Hopefully, now the biggest issue with Dwayne Haskins probably going into this offseason wasn't none of his speed or his weight. It was his accuracy. You know what I mean? His deep ball accuracy, that is. Because we know how his medium, his short accuracy is on the money. But his deep ball accuracy, it wasn't that it was bad accuracy. It was just that he always put a little too much on it. You know what I mean? He at least missed Terry McLaurin on 4 touchdowns last year, where we could have, put a team away, but he overthrew the passes, and it cost us a drive. You know what I mean? Especially in that Lions game, what he did it twice to one Steven Sims and one Terry McLaurin on the touchdown. So I just love how Dwayne and Terry are working out together, you know what I mean? Because that's just going to give them that connection that they already had. They can just build on it even more so they can fix them overthrows. So us Washington Redskins fans, we should be expecting a lot of less overthrows this season from one Dwayne Haskins. Put it on the money for Scary Terry, and you know he's going to catch it. Terry McLaurin is never disappointing. Now, the one thing that I do like here is them working out together. Not only is it getting Terry McLaurin and Dwayne Haskins' chemistry together, but it's also getting Kelvin Harmon and Terry McLaurin's chemistry together, or Kelvin Harmon and Dwayne Haskins' chemistry together too. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's a win-win situation, because with Terry McLaurin having probably one of the best rookie seasons from a rookie in a while in the burgundy and gold, other than I want to say probably RG3 obviously, but with him having one of the best rookie seasons for the burgundy and gold in a while, you know what I mean? A lot of cornerbacks are going to start to key in on him. A lot of defensive coordinators are going to game plan for one Terry McLaurin. So with them working out with Kelvin Harmon, is going to give Dwayne Haskins and Kelvin Harmon chemistry a boost too. So when a team tries to take away Terry McLaurin in a game, you still have Steven Sims in the slot. You still have Kelvin Harmon. You still have Antonio Gandy Golden. You still have Trey Quinn, maybe if he makes the team. You know what I mean? So when a team takes away Terry McLaurin like they did last year, it was hard for us to, move the ball down the field. Which, I mean, rarely did a team take away Terry McLaurin, but when they did on some plays, you seen how hard it was to get the ball down the field. You know what I mean? So with us finally having weapons and finally getting that chemistry for one Dwayne Haskins to trust the receivers he has to throw to is just great for this team, man. And one last thing I want to talk about here is Dwayne Haskins once again, since this whole video was about Dwayne Haskins' progress in the offseason and him losing 7% body fat and 10 pounds. He's also been working out with Darius Geis. he's also been working out with various guys. You know, don't probably throwing the workouts in the backfield. You know what I mean? It's just I'm just happy. I'm just happy. It's the best time, the most perfect time to be a Washington Redskins fans. We're accepting applications if you want to switch your team. We're switching. Hey, if you want to switch your team now before we start winning. And then you become a bandwagon. Hey, right now we're allowing fans. You're not gonna be called a bandwagon now, but then when we start winning, maybe. You know what I mean? So that's just what I wanted to talk about here. Is just Dwayne Haskins' progress, man. He's been working hard. And you could see it starting to pay off. And his weight and his body fat is only one step of the way. You know what I mean? It's only one step of progress that is shown. You know, that's probably going to be the biggest one to show, because you can see in his body language and his speed and his face how he's starting to slim down. But that wasn't the biggest issue going into the offseason. The offseason issue was obviously the deep ball accuracy. And from me seeing him on his page, and you guys can see it too, he's starting to tone down on that. You know what I mean? His deep ball accuracy is starting to look really great. You know what I mean? And obviously, no quarterback is going to be perfect. So you're going to have an overthrow here and there, obviously. I mean, they're human. They're not perfect. So, I mean, you're going to have overthrows here and there. But to see him finally tune down on the overthrows and finally see him starting to work on his overthrows, because, like I said earlier in this video, the overthrows weren't the issue. It was just, or should I say, the deep ball accuracy wasn't the issue. It was just the overthrows. He overthrew Terry McLaurin at least on 4 touchdowns last season, and he overthrew Steven Sims on the touchdown in the Lions game, and Terry McLaurin too. You know what I mean? So to see Dwayne Haskins finally working on his craft, and you know, it should get a lot of people excited, because the dude obviously has a chip on his shoulder. He obviously has a chip on his shoulder. It's good to see that he's finally taking his, well, I'm not going to say finally, but it's good to see that he's taking his job serious. It's good to see that he's taking his job serious, because, I mean, obviously, the Washington Redskins want Dwayne Haskins to succeed, and I want Dwayne Haskins to succeed. I just hate the fact that he has haters in his own fan base. Now, it's good. I'm not going to say good, but it's normal to have haters in other team fan bases. But just for your own team to hate on you and want you to fail, it's like, I want to say it's probably like 1% of Washington Redskins fans that want Dwayne Haskins to fail next year. Will it happen? I don't think so. I think Dwayne Haskins is here to stay for the next 15 years. You know what I mean? So to see Dwayne Haskins finally working on his craft and taking it serious, it can't do nothing but bring a smile to your face as being a Washington Redskins fan. So once again, your boy Dwayne Haskins has been working his tail off, and you should be in for a great 2020 sophomore season. Don't be surprised if he tears the league up. Once again, like he said in his draft interview, the league that messed up. As always, me and boy One Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Redskins. Turn on post notifications so you can notify and upload a video about the NFL. In this case, our Washington Redskins. Once again, our boy Dwayne Haskins has dropped 10 pounds and lost 7% body fat. How do you feel about this topic? Do you think he's the one? Of course you should. I believe that he's the one, and I believe that he's going to lead us to the promised land. As always, me and boy One Gotti. Like, comment, subscribe. Hell to the Redskins. I'm out. Peace.